Morning, everybody. This is Drew, your host of Alluvial Adventures. Good to be with y'all this morning. 2026 has kind of got off to a slow start for the Alluvial Adventure team. We just had some things go on that just normal part of life. We had lost a family member, and right on the heels of that, we had some illness. Nothing major, just a case of the flu, but it has slowed us down. There's my conscience telling me I ain't doing something right. But anyway, got off to a slow start, this year, and we just had some adjustments to make, so to speak, but we made them. And another thing we ain't adjusted to real well is this cold weather. It's gonna be freezing cold here for the next 4 or 5 nights. They got low 20s and teens. I tolerate the cold weather very, very well. I just don't like it. But I want you guys to come along with me this year. I'm gonna start trying to interact with y'all a little bit more than I have. I've always tried to make the content about the content, the fishing or the fish or the outdoors, but I'm gonna start trying to chat with you guys. And I don't know that I've got any wisdom to impart, but I do have some positivity to impart. I know I got plenty of that, and I'm gonna start trying to do get a little bit better about talking to you guys and explaining what I do and why I do it. May express some of my views, on this world. Just see how that goes. I'm a pretty straightforward guy. It's either good or bad, right or wrong, is or ain't. And there's not always just that cut and dried, but I try to keep it that way because it works that way for me. I'm gonna go on a big journey this year. I want you guys to come along with me. I'm going to lose 100 pounds. I know I'm going to lose 100 pounds between now and October. And once I get that first 100 off, then I'm probably going to trim another 25 maybe. And see where we wind up with that. But I'm going to share with you guys what I eat, why I eat it, and why I think that's going to work to help me get myself. I'm in pretty good shape. Be nearly 60 years old and broke all the pieces. I get around pretty good. And I can go do pretty much what I want to. But I don't want to live my life on the sidelines. I want to be in the game. So you guys come along with me for that. And I'll share some bits and pieces of what I do have so far this year, and then we'll try to get on a regular routine of sharing with you guys. So y'all come along with us and we'll see what we got. Well, y'all, I was coming up here to check on my turkeys this morning, and they was down here to greet me. Good morning, birds. Feeling on your side. Boy, they're just cutting and purring and everything. He hammered. Where is he? Oh, here he is. God, there's strutting already. Oh my goodness, that's why. There goes all the gobblers right there. And they're still all in the road over here. Come on, big boy, hammer again. Beautiful sight this early misty spring morning. Well, it ain't spring, it's January the 3rd. There we go. Some altitude here. Here and go to the Land of Clean Restrooms and beef jerky. Fringed persons. Alright guys, we're gonna make our way over here to the counters. And look at that. Looks so good. So do those. It all looks good. think it is time we picked us out some of this stuff. Dough comes out. Dough goes in. Through the magic of time. That's some of the prettiest, fluffiest tortillas you ever saw. Or tortilla, however you want to pronounce it, depending on where you're at.
Puffed up like a puffer fish when they come out of there.
They sure are. They puffed up like a puffer fish. That's awesome description. They journey right into that wonder.
Right into our breakfast burrito.
Yeah, and right into the beast breakfast burrito that we're going to eat here in a minute. Probably the second most famous beaver in the whole world. Never fished in it, but I probably should have. Well, the ducks have found the creek and the waterfall. Y'all like that? Old quacky ducks. Well, y'all, I know it's just January the 11th, but I believe that's buttercups sprouting there. Y'all tell me what y'all think. May not need the groundhog to tell us we're going to have an early spring. Life hack of the day. Heated seats on wide open. Keep your pizza warm till you get home. And that is my pro tip of the day, Redneck Edition. Well, guys, this is Drew, your host of Alluvial Adventures. I know this episode was all over the place. I appreciate you guys sitting through it. Like I said, this 2026 got off to a rough start for me and Miss Beth, but we're going to get there. You know, sometimes things in life happens, whether it's an unexpected passing or a illness, you know, and just have two back to back in a 9-day span, kind of tough. But I want to take the time to thank you guys for following along with the channel. It's all the support you guys have given me the past couple of years is greatly appreciated. You don't know how much I appreciate each and every one of y'all. So I'm going to get off here, get into this Walmart and get me some game pods and coffee pods and keep moving. Tomorrow's my birthday. I'm gonna get up early, go rabbit hunting, just get out in nature and the outdoors and enjoy some beautiful scenery and listen to the dogs run, and try to plan some more fun stuff to do in the future with you guys. So I appreciate you guys. See y'all on the next one.